like the progenitor of Kraftwerk. I could have been like this like 10-year-old kid in Kraftwerk. But I was like, and then like my sisters or somebody was like, I'm like, maybe I could use this to make music. And they're like, oh, you can't do that. This is why you should never let anybody tell you can't. If you have a flugelhorn and you want to turn that into rock and roll, what's Rasputina? 3 women with cellos rock harder than anybody. So I think that if you have something that you think you can rock out with, by all means rock out. It doesn't that's what I like now when somebody's first instrument is going to be their phone. I've got stuff on this, or it's going to be a Novation,
like a
Launchpad.
Band.
That's going to be somebody's first instrument now. But literally, I think that was the thing that got me interested, which is why I probably sound the way I do today. I'm just trying to get back to my metal detector.
That's pretty cool.
When I started drums, I only had a practice pad for like the first year.
That's all you need.
And then we played the drums at school. But I guess I got my only drum kit, which is down there.
Yeah, down there.
When I was in 7th grade.
Wow, really? That's the same one?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So.
What about you?
I got my first guitar when I was 15. I got it for my birthday. It was acoustic. It was not the best, but I learned on it, and it was not easy to play. And exactly a year later, for my next birthday, I got a much better guitar.
It's probably better to learn. It's like swinging with 2 bats, Like it's probably better to learn on not the best instrument. It's like they say nobody ever became a good sailor on a smooth sea. And I was like, well, nobody ever became a dead sailor on a smooth sea either. Let's move on from the sea.
So, do you have any tips for parents whose kids want to get into music?
Oh, I
encourage it.
I have kids, and I'm trying to encourage them to get into music, but maybe they're doing the thing that I did with my piano teacher mom. Although my
piano mom,
my middle
tonight
son
on the Lifetime Movie Network.
My 10-year-old son is takes drum lessons at School of Rock, and then I teach there to pay for the lessons.
Encourage your kids. Whenever I see a kid, it's a natural thing. Whenever I see a kid in a restaurant like drumming loudly with the spoons, and the parents are like, "Shh, don't do that." I encourage him not only to hit louder with the spoons, but to use the plates as cymbals.
Yeah. You know what? Maybe parents need to tell their kids not to get into music.
Me. No, because my mom, I ate nothing but junk food growing up, and now I love vegetables, and it is that sort of that sort of rebellion against that.
Well, my son is 19 now. He was interested in playing drums, and he did start out playing drums like I did, but he moved on to playing marimba in the school marching band, and then he plays guitar and sings now.
The school marching band, oddly enough.
He can play drums, but he prefers guitar and singing now. So, but that's didn't really have to tell him to do it, or but if he showed an interest in it, I was like, sure, you can do that.
I think I've always said there should be like a just a building. This is what we could do with our tax money. It'd be a great use of it. Hire here we have kids set up, give them instruments, or give them paint, give them artistic stuff, and just hire a staff that's good at saying that's great. Just encourage. I don't think kids get enough encouragement. I don't think there's always somebody saying you can't do this, or and not necessarily parents, but there's somebody at school or somebody being a jerk. Whenever somebody says you can't do this, what they're saying is they can't do it. So just if you have kids and you think it's a horrible racket, those kids are onto something. That is, I will buy their album. You're like, oh, this is Billy, turn it down, it's awful. No, I want that album. I want that record.
That's really cool. All right, so finally, what advice could you give for any aspiring young musicians?
Why are you looking at me? Because I'm the youngest one?
Yeah, probably you're young enough to grow a beard, old enough to grow. I don't even know how that works.
Wait a minute. Don't give up. Study hard and stay in school.
Advice I always give. This is a guy from Patti Smith. And Patti Smith actually, somebody asked, I happened to be lucky enough, I never spoke to her, but I was in a room with Patti Smith once, and somebody asked Patti Smith advice for young people, and Patti Smith said, take care of your teeth. And I thought, that is the advice I give. Seriously, I spent, mine were awful, I spent a lot of money getting them fixed. Just seriously, listen to Patti Smith. Of all the things she could have said, work on your lyrics or stick with her, or whatever, she just went, take care of your teeth. These cost a lot to get fixed. So I'm with her on that.
Just keep your ears open and try new things and different things.
Oh yeah.
You might discover something that you didn't know you liked.
Play what you like.
Yeah.